All right, here we are. We're going to do flaps tonight. Now, I do flaps a little different than others. I do them in my hand. And it's pretty simple how I do them. I do need to dress up this trailing edge here where I sand a pocket into this. I've had to straighten it out so it lost a little bit of the pocket. So we're going to get a dowel here. Some 80 grit. Then we'll drop to 180 or 180. Comment already. Probably yo. Well, we had a person watching and now there's nobody watching. Left a comment and cut out. Happy Tuesday, yeah. Okay. I don't know who's watching and who's not watching. I can't tell ever. Anyway, we'll spend a couple of minutes sanding this a little deeper. This is the joint that the flaps recess into. I suppose I could get the camera off the stand and show you. This is just something, hey, thanks, Gary. This is just something that I've come up with. I hate taped hinge lines because they make the controls stiff. And I don't feel there's any need for it if you engineer things right. You have tight hinge lines. And this makes the hinge line as tight as possible. But it does take some thought about how to do this. And we'll probably sand it again, but that should be good enough. Let me get the camera down and show you. So let's switch views. And we'll take this off here. This will keep you from getting sick. Me waving the camera around. So this hinge is sanded in to look like that all the way along. And then the leading edge of the flap fits into that pocket all the way. But in order to do that, you have to set the hinge line back 3/16 of an inch. Now we've been running a carbon fiber tube in the leading edge of that flap and then putting a piece of wire in from the end. But I'm not going to do that on this model just to save weight. We're going to do it my old way, which I think is, well, I know it's lighter because there's no tube in it. so it leaves the part off. But it is a little bit more of a pain in the ass to do. Stabilizer is not straight, it's not glued in, so don't worry about that. So I need the short, wide one. Okay. First thing I'm going to do here is I'm going to shape this flap. And I'll show you how I do it. I do it different than most. Oh, that's why it's zoomed in. I can shape a flap in just a few minutes. So for the leading edge here of this flap, which is this, we're going to use a long bar. No sense of getting excited about it. It's not that difficult. So you sand a round edge into the leading edge. Of course, I'll doctor it up here in a second, make it perfect. I think I got some polywogs that are that shape. Okay, that's done with 80 grit. Get it roughed in. If I had 36 on this, I'd done it with 36. Let's see if we can find a polywog. I had some real nice shapers that John made me, but I have no idea what happened to them. I'm sure they're here somewhere, but I got so much stuff. You know, I think I might know where they are. I think they're up there. No, they're not. They're not up there. Maybe they're down here. Sandpaper tools. Yeah. Nothing in there. Nothing in there. Yep, here's some sandpaper tools. A flip on here. Sanding tool. You guys ever have that problem? You got too much crap? I mean, I am the most unorganized person out there. I don't have enough room to store everything. Problem. Okay, let's look in here. Yeah, we got sanding implements, but do we have the right stuff? No. No polywogs. It's in that bottom one. And there's just no way to store all this shit. There we go. We got them. I went to this. I went to this system. I can't find nothing. There we go. That's still not the John system. Oh well. Oh well. I have no clue what I did with that thing John made me. I haven't seen it since Dayton. Okay, so now we got this. Let's get some 180 on this. Yeah, that's my feeling on, these kids are doing computer stuff. I don't have enough life left in me to figure all that crap out. I can do it faster by hand than they can do it with a computer. Now I'm going to make this flap. And would a CNC router do this? Yes. But it would take a week, a week for me to figure out how to make the program work. And probably 2-3 tries setting it up in the machine before I got it right. When I can just do it by hand and be done with it. That fits perfect. Perfect, perfect. Okay, now we need to airfoil it. So I need a pen. I need a pen. There's the pens. We got a pen that we can get out of this pile. There's the hinges. We got a pen. It writes. We got 2 pens. Should be able to get something out of 2 pens. Now, I'm not going to go through the hinging process because I'm going to hinge it, but I'm not going to go through making the hinges because it just is a pain in the ass. I'm going to go through the cutting or the slotting of the hinge locations. And I got to tell you, this little saw that I'm going to use right here does one thing and one thing only, and that's cut these slots. Otherwise, it's useless. Okay, 80 grit. Now, the way that I do these flaps keeps them from warping. If you do them use the rod method, you have a good chance of warping them. And this way it's so easy, so I took and drew a center line down the flap. course, you got to use your eyes and you got to use your skill. I got 80 grit paper on this. Some guys don't even shape the flap. They just need these 1/4 inch flat flaps. I don't think that looks very good. But you'll see, it only takes me 10 minutes to shape the flaps. As you can probably tell, this is good wood. These flaps should weigh a 1/2 ounce apiece. Complete, finished, hinged, everything. Hinge clips. Oh, then we're gonna rough it to shape and then finish it off. Try to leave about a 1/16 of an inch away from your line so that the flap is an 1/8 inch thick at the trailing edge. Ah, dust. I don't know why that noise is there. It's a hard spot. Okay, one side's done. Roughed in. I suppose I could work on both of them, or I could work on one and get it installed. Probably just do one. Cut the hinge lines and set the hinges. Because you got to make a tool, if you're going to do them this way, to cut the pockets. Because the pocket for this type hinge is a little different than the pocket for a blade hinge. Pretty close. All right, let's give her a whirl. I don't expect, you know, like Roy there says, doesn't have enough life left to learn. I got 60 years jump on you. Just do the best you can. Don't try to be fast. Try to be perfect. Try to be accurate. Perfect. And the more you build, the faster you'll get. We almost got this. She's a coming. I gotta blow my nose. Got dust in it. One thing that I will tell you that will help with shape. Don't use fine sandpaper to shape with. You'll dig a hole. Use 80, 36, so on and so forth. So we're going to put a new piece of paper on this block here. I make all kind of block. This is a sanding block that I just made out of a piece of 3/8. You make all kinds of tools out of different things, like I did with that dowel, and paint sticks and little, whatever it takes. The reason why I'm switching blocks to this short block instead of that long block, because I want to get the shape in there, so that when it's sitting on the tarmac in the sun, it has a nice round shape to it. It doesn't have flats on it. They can only do that with something like this. I get it from Amazon. It's Pro Body Shop stuff. It goes on. That paper goes on air files. Okay. So now it's long draws in a crisscross manner until you see the flats disappear. I got good light here. I'll give you a close-up view of this. But you really can't appreciate my airplanes until you see them in person. I think there's only one guy on here who's seen them in person. Maybe Garrett Sinclair's Gary Sinclair has seen my stuff. Camera really doesn't do it justice. So if you look at this, let me sand this straight here, so you can get an idea what it looks like. We're gonna have to. We're gonna have to sand. Let me hit it with this real quick. Get some of the scratches out of it. Yeah, I've been sanding on this now about 15 minutes, and it's pretty much in shape. Of course, it needs to be 320. This is 180 here. We're just getting out the 80 grit scratches. She's got a pretty good airfoil on it. I mean, I'll doctor it up some more, but sand a little too much there. Take that pen line off now. Okay, let's see what it looks like on the end here. Still got round looking thing on there. What the hell is that? So we use this. Anyway, you can see the airfoil in it right there. I'll doctor it some more. It'll be perfect before I put it on. But we got it roughed into shape where I can go ahead and start setting it up for the mounts, for the hinges. Then that line back. All right. Now, how I set the hinges up. We're going to count ribs. I'll put this in here like so. Pencil. I know I got a pencil somewhere. Way over there. Now we got one less rib on this side than that side, which is a bummer, but because the things don't come out even. Now I count the horn as a hinge. So we got a hinge. We're going to put one here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So 8 to the center. So we're going to go 7. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, now we'll measure it out and see how close it is. And here we go. So this one is 9 5/8, or 8 5/8. 8 5/8, and this one is 8 5/8. So that's good. On that side, we'll just make them 8 5/8, and they should look the same. Let me see here. We want to use a good ruler that I can see to do this. I gotta get my eyes checked again. I think it's time for new script. It's been 3-4 years since I did it. So we got in the center there, pretty much in the center there. Center, 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 center. That is it. Okay, you're gonna do these kind of hinges. You need to get this little saw here. You build you a sled like I got. This is the only thing this saw is good for is, and they're $50 now. When I got it, I think it was about 25. Let's go, Brandon. The only thing this saw is good for is doing this one job. This saw has no poop. You put 2 blades together. You buy extra blades. And you raise this up 3/8 plus a smidge. I mean, just 3/8 plus a 64th, you know. You make you a little sled like this. And we're going to cut these this way. No, I did right. I got the saw turned around backwards. That's where the hinges go, in these pockets right here. Now, if I were to sink a carbon rod down the leading edge of this, that would be the last I would have to do. But that carbon rod weighs quite a bit. So what I do is I make a tool to notch this 3/16 of an inch on both sides, about a half an inch. I don't know where I probably have one around here somewhere, but I don't know where it is. So we'll just make it. So let me look in the drawer here. I've done so many of these damn hinges, I might have one. I just don't know where they are. There's another sanding bar. Ah, I got one. Here we go right here. Take this paper off of this one. I used to just sand them in. Now I got that saw, I cut them in. So the tool looks like this. I used to put sandpaper on top and sand that in, but it's more accurate with that. So we're going to make these notches with this tool here. And you sand it until it goes flat up against here. And it looks like that. Oh no. Come on now. Okay, we got this flap done. 40 minutes is what it took to do this flap. Now the hinge wire is a short piece of wire. It goes right up against that, and you stick some balsa wood on there and then sand that in. So the hinge pin is set back 3/16 of an inch on the hinge so that it pivots with the leading edge in the pocket. Just like so. I've shown this a dozen times. We got 31 people watching how to do this. Oh, no, 9. 31 is how many minutes? Yeah, 41. I'll get a file here and clean these up. When I go to Walgreens or Walmart, and I buy fingernail files, the ladies ask me, how many you want? I say, all of them. They don't get it. They don't get it. Let's see what we got hinges here. Yeah, I don't think I have any made up. Matter of fact, I'd bet on it. Just such a pain in the rear to make. Find them little eyelets and pound them in there and the bitch. Hopefully the tool's in here. Okay. Tools in here. That's good. Okay, we're gonna need little ones. Got 1, 2. Oh, we got them in here. These will work. These are bigger, but they'll work. Three-sixteenths long. No, I have never tried one of these, so let's try one and see how it pounds in. I look all around for these things. These are perfect. I like that. For 10 cents, you get approximately 15. No count. Approximately 15. 301. Them are old. Let's see. We got these. These are 3/32 diameter, but that's the OD, not the ID. Okay, let's get out the popsicle. We'll make them up. Okay. We'll make 3. And these are eyelets I've never tried before, so I don't know if they're going to work or not. Because that's the hardest part of this job is finding these eyelets. That's why I don't. Well, I used to sell these hinges. $15 for a set, so that's $1 a piece. And people complain, $15. Okay, do it yourself. I'll never do it again. First, you got to outsource them to get them cut. Then you got to spend a couple of hours looking for these online. Let's get my 1, 2, 3 block to do this. Let me see here. Where are you? I know you're here somewhere. Yeah, there you are, hiding back there. I need to get me a little Harbor Freight anvil is what I need. Oh yeah, that will work good. So we need a little tapper. My little tapper right there. Need my custom made tool here. Flanging tool. What the hell is that? Oh, this is a piece of 1/8" piano wire custom ground. So the tip looked like that. Stick her in there and tap her down. Should work. Not as nice as the other shorter ones, but these will have to do. Better save that number so I can find them again. That looks pretty good. Can I hit it square now? Perfect. Perfect. Shit. You know, airplane would probably laugh without doing it. But sure makes me feel better when I got bushings in them. Put this back. We're not going to do any more tonight. We got 50 minutes in. So now, the next hardest part, the wire. You say the wire, yep, it's hard to find the right size wire to go in there. I think this will do it. There we go. That's good. That's good. That's good. Okay, I got the wire. All right, need to cut it. Nippers. There they go. So we want 3 pieces this long. If you want good smooth controls, you do what I do, like I did with the push rod, and make it work till it was 100% free. And these hinges are so much better than blade hinges, it's ridiculous. Now, need pliers. You take these, you bend a 90 on it. Stick a wire in it. Center it up. Need the CA. Hopefully I can get it on there without getting it in the hinge. This big mama here. Nope. It's too bottom. We got 6 minutes to get her done. 6 minutes. Yep, that's open. Shit fell off. Okay. This goes to the outside. This goes to the inside. This goes to the outside, this goes to the inside. Outside, inside. There we go. I got it. Okay, we got it hinged. Now I got to do is cut some wood and fill in these gaps here, sand it to shape, then drill some holes and stick it on. That's it. Then we can do the I'll get this put on with a clip. Then I can take a block of wood or a stick of wood and continue this curve around here. Does everybody understand what I just did there? I mean, I've done it a million times. I know I got at least 5 pocket hinge videos on my channel. You saw it done in real time now. It's not that difficult. Make sure you get this wire. See that I got a little bit up here. There we go. Push it down. Ah, damn. Try not to do that. It won't hurt anything, but damn. Yeah, that hurt something. Oh well, I'll get it fixed. Damn, popped off it with a screwdriver trying to push it. Put a little bunger in my flap. Where's the knife? There it is. Don't do as I do. Well, that ain't gonna want to fix. So I'm gonna cut a little sliver of wood, stick it in, sand it off. Might as well show you how to do that. Okay, what happened was I was pushing on this wire right here. The screwdriver slipped off. The first time went there, which is not a big deal. Second time it slipped off and went there and made a hole in my flap. So how are we going to fix that? Well, we're just going to carve a piece of wood. Carve a piece of wood and stick it in. Let's see here. It's got to go. so. You will never see it when I'm done. How unfortunate. So let's glue that in. Got the sniffles again. All right. That's that one. Where's my big block? There it is. Gone. That's simple. Get the 320 here. Thank you, Marcel. No rush on this model. This is my 2025 model. Might as well get a jump on it. So now, you see there, it disappeared. When we go over this with paper, you never see it. Paper and dope. Never see it. I can smell dinner. My dinner time. All right, so now I've got to get some 3/16 out of the box and cut some strips 3/16 wide to stick in this and sand to shape. And then this, glue that, and that captures the wire, and this baby's done. All right, that's it for this evening. Be sure to like, subscribe, and share. And for you guys that are computer illiterate, hit the subscribe button. It'll say notifications come up, and there's 3 bells. You want to click on the one till it turns black, because only 5.5% of people have the bell turned on and being notified of when I stream. Most of my videos are found via search, or browse features. So please ring that bell for notification. That's I can tell how old the traffic is, how long you watch, if you have notifications on. I mean, the metrics they're not looking really good now. So like, subscribe, and share. Leave a comment after the video, and we'll see you tomorrow. Fair winds, tight lines. See you.